Hey everyone! Today I'm going to teach you how to draw Nightwing. I love Nightwing's character, really awesome. And I'm going to kind of do it my own style, yet I'm also going to borrow from other styles and just a practice thing. I'm going to make it look fairly sketchy, and when it comes to the symbol I'll show you too. So let's get started, roll our sleeves up. I'm really excited because I got these new mechanical pencils. I just practiced a little and I can feel, they just feel perfect. They feel glide and smooth. So to get started, the Nightwing, the biggest thing when it comes to drawing him is you want to make sure that you basically have his mask right, because the mask is a big part of what makes him. And right now all I'm doing is rough sketch, and these pencils, like I said, just perfect. I'm just drawing the head, and I like to start with the chin normally, so you can just make this simple shape. That's the rough shape, and right here is the chin, and the chin's curving upward just a bit. And I'm going to mark the middle of the chin and put it right here, and then the eyes will be about right there. And normally I don't do guidelines, but every time I feel a little different or I want to do something different. So that's the basic form. And then of course the neck. So just follow these lines. And I'm not going to do the arms and the rest because I want to just get the, I want to get the basic. Oh my gosh, these pencils are so good! Holy cow, these pencils are incredible on this paper. Like I was saying though, I just want to get the basic forms and get, the symbol on his chest. So right now I'm just sketching out the rest of the body. And something I'm doing, which, normally I do with my videos, but something I really need to work better on, which is hard because, I'm doing the videos, it's hard to keep everything in mind, but take your time. Right now I'm having a good time. I'm just gently kind of sketching this in and just, I'm not worried too much about other things. So that's the basic form. That's a big thing though, like I was saying, just take your time when you do it and really enjoy it. That's something I have to do more. But as you can see, I'm making this pectoral muscle kind of slanted that way, and the reason is because he's looking that way, he's looking that direction. So imagine a line coming all the way down the body. It's going to come and then it's going to follow these forms. It's not going to be a simple thing. So basically got those muscles in, and then the rest I'm not going to sketch the rest, but that's the basic form. Then of course part of the arm I'll just make in the suit. So when it comes to the suit, we'll get to that, but I'm just going to sketch it. It comes in both sides, and as it gets closer in, there's many different varieties how the suit looks, but one of the things I like, and I'm kind of going to do, I'm going to stick with, what his suit looks like, but also but I just got to check reference, make sure it's right. That's a big thing. Remember, don't be afraid to always check a reference thing, but it comes in, then it kind of opens up like that, and then comes back down. So it's like this arrow. And of course with the pectoral muscle, so it looks like that. Then it ends in an arrow mark. And so you don't want to do anything too, it's not too thin, but just thin enough. And same on this side. So that's the basic kind of shape. I'm going to make the eye a little smaller. Then it comes in. Just take your eraser. That's kind of the basic shape of this thing. I've seen many other versions. Some have a bird symbol and others. So let's get started with the face real quick. But for the face, you want the nose to be about halfway, so just for the nose, just make a line there, mark the bottom. Same thing like with doing the face. Then the lip will be here. I'm just making these lines. So the eye, real skinny eye, and these pencils are just perfect for this. I've never really done a drawing like this, so this is a good first example. So both eyes. As the face comes up, it's going to come in and come back out. That's a big thing. And so let's get the mask in. The mask is going to curve down and comes up. As it gets to the middle, it curves in, and the top part is higher. And it curves up again. And you won't see this side because it'll be, it just has this little curves. And it goes almost to the lips. And kind of curve comes inward. That's like the basic kind of shape. So real quick, I'm going to come in. Start to flesh it out more. The hair, make the hair coming up. It'll make it parted in the middle. Just kind of follow the hair. And, you know, I'm making his hair long, straggly. And the ear. I just come in. So now that I got the basic sketch, I'm going to come in with this pencil, darken it up. So around the mask, to make this all darken in. It's very important you get real black. And for the nose, just make a little line, almost horizontal, but make it come back. Add a couple of hatches. And the lips. Real comic book kind of lips. On the side. You could just add that to shade it in. The side of the head. I'm just adding a little bit of value. And then, just for the rest, finish up, really work on the hair. Get all these different lines. And the hair should be flowing, like I said, so just make several lines. Color each hatch and shade each line in. And you just want to capture the feeling that's being parted in the middle. So definitely make sure you got that middle line. Now I'm making this sketchy. I didn't want to make it all finished and whatnot. I wanted to do something different. That's kind of what I'm doing with this one. Is I wanted to make it, I want it to be sketchy. Being that I got these new pencils, I wanted to experiment with it. And just make a couple lines on the forehead. Come back, erase your guidelines. You know, the one in the middle. Because that's kind of like how the face would look. And then come in and really fix up the anatomy. Then the rest, you know, is his suit, so it'll be very dark. That's why I didn't want to do the whole drawn, because the suit I'm going to add a lot of value, so it would take a lot of time. I'd wanted to show you just to get the symbol in. And I'm using the pencil I always use, because I think this is a great value it gives. The new pencils are good, but they don't give as good a value because they're lighter, which is perfect. This is a perfect combination, you know. I'm just sketching that other arm in. I'm just going to sketch that. And so for the symbol tour, finish, put in the shadows in. There'll be lots of shadows under the neck, the side of the neck. Well, this is where you can be fun and creative. When it comes to doing shadows and things, especially in a character like that, you want to have fun, make lots of lines, but you also want to follow the basic forms. See, there's a huge shadow under the neck. Coming back here, there's going to be shadow in those muscles. Then here, all this, make a line like right here where the pectoral is. There'll be lines on the pectoral muscles that'll be darker. Line here that'll make it darker. So shade this in really dark. I really enjoy drawing like this. A lot of times lately I've been drawing more cartoony things, so it was fun to do a comic book character for once. Kind of break free from different things and make sure you don't lose the form. You just come in and really darken that. When it gets to the shoulder, it kind of juts inward and it follows the muscle of the deltoid. So for the rest, I'm going to sketch it in. I'm not going to finish valuing it, but just sketch it. And I believe it comes down his arm. So the blue Holy moly, I just got a good idea. I'm going to color it blue just lightly. So all this will be darkened in. The muscle here. So under this, and you have the pectoral muscle. So I'm going to leave the mark. Because this suit's like leather, so I'm making a little styling underneath. And this, under the arm, will be dark. Right here, I'm going to make sure I get that, because it'll be wrapping around the shoulders, so you'll have edge there too, where it'll be. Then the arm in the background. Then I'm just following what I did. I love Nightwing, man. He's so cool. Awesome. And for the rest, just leave it sketchy. Just gonna darken in real quick. This will be black under here, real dark. Then of course the muscles coming in here, all the different muscles in here. To make muscles, it's good to make cross hatching or hatching. You can see how just making different lines at different angles really kind of brings out little muscles and things. And his arm here. And real quickly, the muscle in this area. Then to finally make it stand out, I'm going to put a little blue in the thing, so I'll find my watercolors. So I just got my watercolors, and one final thing before I put the watercolor, you want to make a little darker here, and what the watercolor will do, it'll kind of make that area darker, not too dark, but just a little with the pencil. Same on this side where the shadow is. And once again, take your watercolor if you have it. Watercolor is amazing, and you don't want to use too much. Barely a little water, and this is really relaxing. And this blue will really make the mask stand out. Then just come in with your watercolor brush real quickly. Oh my gosh, I really relaxed. I really enjoy doing this so much. It's watercolor on ink or watercolor over pencil. Really, really relaxing. I definitely try it out. And I'm using Bristol paper. So Bristol paper is good because like, oh my gosh. Like I was saying, it's good because it doesn't crinkle too much. Like, you can put a little watercolor and it'll stay fairly won't ruin the paper. I'm just coming in. And the blues. You don't want to do too dark of a blue that it ruins it, but just enough to capture the feel of Nightwing's character. And like I always give tips and advice, my biggest tip, again, I keep saying it, just enjoy what you're doing. Don't always worry about being professional or trying to do something that's like professional level, because it's just for you to enjoy. And I'm really relaxed right now. I'm having a blast just painting. Look at the paint color, it's beautiful. Really relaxing, man. I'm just bringing it out. Once it dries, then around the eyes, I'm just going to do, hopefully this won't ruin it. I just want to put blue in the mask so you can see it better. Got a real rich dark blue. Put it around the eye here. Bring it up to where the mask goes. And then back over here on this side. And then same thing. Mask kind of goes down. Make sure with the mask you got real sharp angles. And it comes under the hair. Basically it looks something like that. Now that's the finished. You'll see when it's dried. Once it dries, you know, you can see it a lot better. But overall, that's the finished Nightwing. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll put a link to more videos up here. And thanks all new subscribers. Keep leaving requests. I'm going to try very hard to get all the new requests drawn. Thanks everybody for checking out. And I'll let it dry and then I'll show that video of it dried. So here's the finished drawing of it shaded, the hair shaded in, the mask, just real quick sketchy thing with the Nightwing. So thanks everyone for checking out. I hope you learned something. Let me know what you want to see and draw next, and thanks everyone. Check out the videos I'll pop up.